Alright, so this is part 1 of the door panel swap video series that I'm going to be doing, and this video will cover the door lock switch only. And be sure to check out my first video if you haven't already. This channel is dedicated to my 2002 F350 with 7.3 power stroke. I'm going to be doing a lot of mods to it, so definitely check out that first video and subscribe to stay tuned.
Okay, so this video is for people who are doing the door panel swap in their Super Duty truck. They're going from the old one, which has this style controller, to the new one, which is this one. So basically the first thing that I'm going to show you what to do is you need to first take your controllers out of this area right here. You get a little screwdriver and pop those out. And same thing with this. And so this video first is just for the unlock and lock switch. So here we go. This is what we're gonna do. Ultimate product is this, which is got the new style rocker arm, old style plug. So you don't have to do any wiring really. You just need to basically take it apart and then put it back together with the parts that you need. So I'll show you how we're gonna get that one done. So this is what it should look like. This is already one side I did. And now we just have these two left. So let's get into it. Alright. So this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna take your screwdriver. There's one side. More or less pop it off like that. And then what you're going to want to do is take this rocker upper piece off right here. I'm going to take that piece off. Yep, like that. Comes off relatively difficult, but it does come off. Now you got your two pieces. You're going to want to keep this piece. You want to keep this piece. Let's disassemble the other one. Keep everything organized, and what you're going to want to do, which I didn't do just now, is you want to mark whichever side the unlock button was on, because if you look at them, the ones on your truck right now are like this. Lock button is in the inside. The ones on the newer style, the lock is on the outside, like this. Outside and then inside, so they're not exactly the same. So that's why you want to really make sure that you mark, take like a Sharpie or something, mark right here, or whichever side it is, and you're going to want to figure out which side is actually unlocking the truck, because if you put it in backwards, you're going to have to take it apart again. Alright, let's take apart this one now. We'll take apart the bottom piece first. What I find is easy is actually going in the middle and not right under here, because these things aren't really that strong. They can break easily. Take that off. This piece is junk. Now these rockers are pretty easy to get off because they're a little pin right here. So you just take this, pop that one off, take this, pop that side off. Oh, fell. These come disassembled. Alright, so the pieces that you should have left are these four, and what you're going to want to do, this is the new style one, you're going to come right up here, right in here, and you're going to pry that off. Alright, so once you get this little rocker piece off, this is the rocker seat that sits on, so it just goes back and forth in that little piece. You're going to want to take the old one off of this piece, because you're going to be using this piece like that. That piece out. This one. Okay. Yeah, I just want to point out something right here. This little piece, gotta be careful when you take this black one off, because you need this little piece right here. It flew off on me, but just be careful when you're taking that out and make sure that that doesn't go flying, because you need that. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is you got your new rocker seat, old board for the locks. So you're going to put your new rocker seat right in there, clip it in, just like so. Still works like that. If you're looking to change out the LEDs, now's a good time. You could do that. I'm not going to do it, I just like the regular ones. Alright, so this next part is pretty important. So when you take this apart, you want to take special note and mark the side with a Sharpie right here where the unlock is, because if you don't do that, it's not going to work right. It's going to go, if you hit the lock button, it could unlock. So you don't want that. You don't want it to be like lock and then the truck unlocks. You want it to be unlock and then the truck unlocks. So you want the buttons to line up right. So mark that when you take this apart. I didn't do it, but I just threw it in the truck real quick with the terminals and determined that this was the unlock side. So make sure you know that. And if you're unsure, maybe this will help you. This side with the resistor for mine is the unlock. So might be different, but for yours, just don't take my word on it. Just check it. Just make sure, because you don't want to pull this apart again. Alright, so then after you do that, this is the body that your circuit's going to go into. So this is it right here. You want to make special note, and because it only goes into your new switch one way, it only goes into this piece one way, see? So when you put that in, flip it upside down, and take your unlock button's going to go this way, because it's not going to go upside down, like, not going to be like that, it's going to be like this. So the left side's unlock, so therefore you know that this side on the bottom right here is unlock. Take a little Sharpie or whatever and mark that with a U or something right here, so that you know that that is your unlock side. So now when you go to put it together, everything's lined up on the unlock side, everything works that way, and the thing won't need to be taken apart, or you're not guessing which one is unlock or lock. That's just a little tip, and it'll save you a lot of time if you do mess it up by accident. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to basically be putting the switch back together. You're going to put the circuit board into here, but you're going to notice that it doesn't quite go all the way up. It doesn't quite go fit in there right. That's because you have these little pieces. I'm not sure if my lighting's good enough, but there's these little pieces on the inside of the casing right here, and they need to be filed off, sanded off, take a Dremel, whatever you got, and see these little things right here. Those gotta be filed down a little bit so that this fits in there nice and snug, goes all the way down. Not all the way down, but should fit in there good and not be like all wobbly like this. So here we go, we'll get that done. Alright, so once you're done filing, should be able to get that piece in there pretty good. Remember to line up your unlock and lock marker points. Still marking this up right. Put the rocker arm on there in the right direction, and you just snap it in there, right onto that, right onto this side, and it should work like that. So once you're done with that piece, next piece, you got your old bottom cover, fits around the terminals just like so. This piece comes in, but you need to file this piece down as well, because it doesn't fit just right. I suppose like maybe you could squish it, but I don't want to squish it in there. I want to file off these little ends right here, and there's one right here, one right here, one right here. I want to file those down so that it goes in nice and flush. Alright, it's all filed basically to where I want it to go. So when you go to line this up, you're going to come into one more problem. This is going to be your last problem with doing this. Some people might not care, but I kind of care. Is these little tabs right here are going to be off a little bit. One of them on each side will be on, but see if you can see this one. It doesn't fit quite right because it's too far in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this hole and I'm going to oblong it a little bit to this way so that that piece snugs in, and then this side is similar. Alright, so when you're all done with oblonging these holes with whatever method you're going to do, you can finally assemble it and put it together on the right way. And it should snap in to place. Just like so. And that is your new switch. So what you want to do is you just want to give it a quick test and try both, make sure it's going the right way. It should be if you did the marker thing that I said before. We'll go check the other side. Just give it a quick test and make sure that works. This should be good to go now. Just for this, we'll cover the window in another video.
Thank you for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe and give a follow to my Instagram account. I'll put it up on the screen right here. Stay tuned for part 2 and for more videos as the build progresses.